Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Yo, Royce, what am I saying? M, you the GOAT, dog. You the GOAT. You been knew that. But that was the most GOATest. Am I overhyping this bar? Because I feel like that was the most GOATest line. That's a top 5 bar he's ever said. Welcome back to another episode of GOAT-worthy reactions, where we mainly like to focus on the goats on this channel. But hey, today we got some big goats. We got some Billy goats. We got Eminem and Royce the 5'9", Bad Meets Evil. We're taking a break from the March Madness LP album review on the Patreon. So when this hits YouTube, if you're not on the Patreon, just understand that we're doing a whole album review for the March Madness LP 2. We did Recovery, we did Relapse. We done some of Bad Meets Evil album. We got to finish that. But since we're on that move, we're gonna do today All I Think About. I've been warned about this. My boy Joel said get your Monster ready, get your Red Bull ready. I told him I don't drink none of that, but I did get my coffee ready. I got a Fenty Brown sugar shaken espresso with sweet cream instead of oat milk, medium ice. So that's the healthiest I could do. I can't do the energy drink stuff. It's not good for my heart, and I'm getting too old, approaching my 40s. Can't be drinking that stuff. But listen, we have been waiting for this one. Somebody told me Knox Hill took an hour and a half to do this, and we all know Knox Hill is a little brainiac. He be breaking down all the bars. I ain't trying to compete with him. But we break down the bars here, and we go deeper into the mind, and we get into our deep down analysis. But let's not waste no more time, because I already know this is gonna be a long reaction. So let's get it, man. We got Eminem, All I Think About, and Royce the 5'9", Bad Meets Evil. Let's get it. Oh Lord, I'm so scared.
From the moment I go to bed till I wake up, all day, this is all I can think about, baby. So orchestrated opponents' heads with this anger, always, cause this is all I can think about, baby. The chopper got about 50 bullets. Ain't no way it's accidental when I spill them on you. I'm the realest in the biz. How you live? Cause you can get it how you live. And while you living, I'ma say my pull-out game is so rich.
Real quick. What's the sample in here? There's a sample in here that I know. I don't know if it's sped up, but there's this instrumentation that's happening here. This is what my brain does. There's one thing I know is music, and there's when instruments are played, my brain does a callback. When did this come out, first of all? 2000. Oh, let's check this out. 2015. Okay. It's something old. I feel like it's something around that time frame. But there's a sample in here. Let me know what the sample is. I'm not gonna figure it out. It's too the beat is too messy. You know what I'm saying? But the beat is interesting. It's interesting. It's not bad. It's not a bad beat. It's just a messy beat, very complicated, and only somebody like Royce and Eminem could rap their asses on this. So very weird beat. Let's bring it back because I want to hear the hook again. But there's a sample here.
From the moment I go to bed till I wake up, all day, this is all I can think about, baby.
Okay.
So orchestrated opponents' heads with this anger, always, cause this is all I can think about, baby.
Okay, so they're just saying this is all they think about, rap shit. All they think about is rap shit all day, and their opponents, and slaughtering their opponents. Okay, this is gonna be crazy.
The chopper got about 50 bullets. Ain't no way it's accidental when I spill them on you. I'm the realest in the biz. How you living? Cause you can get it how you live. And while you living, I'ma say my pull-out game is so real, I still get rid of kids. Now that's ill. The top of your head can fly out the top of convertibles. Ain't gonna really take no time to come through and murder you. I don't fake mine. I do this the fair way. Snitches get stitches blown away and left on display, hung by the grapevine. I just kicked the chair away. Let me be the first to tell you that you're looking at a superstar. My microphone and AK-47, that's my new guitar. I don't belong to you and I don't care who you are. Yeah, you sold a couple records, got a couple joints, got a few Jordan 3-4 pair of Louboutin. That's beside the point like a shooting guard. Nigga, I'm a rock star with hooping cars. I am.
Hold up. Before we move on to the next rapper, we gotta break down. I don't want to go too far into these bars. He said the chopper. Okay, the chopper about he said the chopper got about 50 bullets. Ain't no way it's accidental when I spill them on you. I'm the realest in the biz. How you living? Cause you can get it how you live. You act tough, play tough. You gonna get it in a tough manner. So, if you ain't about that life, step off. Not much said there, but he's presenting the bars and the thesis of the song. So while you living, I'ma say my pullout game is so real. I still get rid of kids. Now that's ill. So keep it down out there, please. Excuse me? Not just give me an attitude just now. So he said, because you can get it how you live. He said, and while you living, I'm going to say my pullout game is so real, I still get rid of kids. Now that's ill. I'm sorry, y'all. I still get rid of kids. Now that's ill. Okay, so basically, his pullout game before he ejaculates, he's getting rid of the kids. He's getting rid of the kids. They never stood a chance, right? And that's ill. Like, that's disgusting. But also, I'm ill like that. That's how nice I am. He said the top of your head can fly off the top of convertibles. Ain't gonna take no time to come through and murder you. I don't fake mine. I do this the fair way. Snitches get stitches blown away, left on display, hung by the grapevine. I just kicked the chair away. Oh my God, that right there was flawless right there. So the top of your head can fly off the top of convertibles. Ain't gonna take no time to come through and murder you. I don't fake. All right, so the top of your top. All right, so obviously he can decapitate you, right? So your top can fly off like a convertible top. Like you take the top off a convertible. You know what I'm saying? Now your top's off. You know what I'm saying? But he's saying ain't gonna take no time to come through and murder you. They ain't gonna take no time to do that. He said I don't fake mine. I do this fair way. I started thinking like I just don't see it though. I don't see it, but because I know I'm gonna be reaching. Hey, I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm gonna be reaching like a mug on this one. I ain't gonna hold you. But what I was getting at was I was thinking mind like a mind bomb. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake mine. I'll really blow your ass up. But I don't see it. Oh yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I do see it because snitches get stitches blown away, left on display, hung by the grapevine. So blown away, mines, like so a mine bomb. You step on a mine, you guys get blown up. I don't fake mine though. I'll really blow your ass up. Yeah, okay. I was just about to say I don't see the reference of mines and stuff like that. But I don't see how that connects to the type of convertibles. Like I don't know. I guess just getting your head chopped off with these lyrics. Everything he's talking about, he's making Don't think I'm not catching it. Everything he's making is a comparison to his lyrical ability. I get that. So the top of your head get fly off the top of convertibles. Ain't gonna take no time to come through and murder you. I don't fake mine. Yeah, I don't fake mines. Yeah, I do this the fair way. Snitches get stitches blown away, left on display, hung by the grapevine. He said, I just kicked a chair away. That's hard. All right, cool. So they do it to themselves. I'm just kicking the chair away. Yeah, so I'm going to connect that fake mind to blown away. I'm thinking that's connected somehow. But he said hung by the grapevine, right? And like when you hear things through the grapevine, like that's what you get for running your mouth. Now you're hanging by the grapevine. So I just kicked the chair away. Snitches, because what snitches do, they talk through the grapevine. They run their mouth. So that was another connection right there, I'm gonna say. He said, but let me be the first to tell you that you're looking at a superstar. My microphone and AK-47, that's my new guitar. So microphone and a guitar, you know what I'm saying? So he's calling that his musical, so he's basically like he's musically killing y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is just figurative language, you know what I'm saying? But he's musically killing y'all. His microphone is like an AK-47. That's my new guitar. And he's a superstar, right? He's a superstar. He said, I don't belong to you and I don't care who you are. Yeah, you got a couple records, got a couple joints, got a few Jordans, 3-4 pair of Louboutins. That's besides the point, like a shooting guard. I'm a rock star. He said, hold on, run that back a little bit.
That's beside the point, like a shooting guard. Nigga, I'm a rock star with hooping car. I am sick George Clooney with an Uzi.
Okay. So that's besides the point, like a show. Besides the point guard is a shooting guard, right? That's the backcourt right there. But he says, you got a few pair of Jordans, you got some Louis Vuitton, like you got a little something, but you just typical. You typical like every other rapper, right? So you sold a couple records, got a couple joints, got a few Jordans pair, 4 Louis Vuittons. Like he's not impressed. He's not impressed. That's besides the point though. Like a shooting guard. He said, boy, I'm a rock star. And then Eminem comes in. All right, so let's keep it going. Sheesh, man.
Who you are. Yeah, you sold a couple records, got a couple joints, got a few Jordan 3, 4 pair of Louboutin. That's beside the point, like a shooting guard. Nigga, I'm a rock star
with hooping car.
I am
Sick George Clooney with a Uzi. What kind of a movie star would hop on a moving car just to prove he's hard? How you doing, you retard? Should be putting in cast as soon as we start shooting, dog. You swear I knew where the rupees are, the way I drug a bitch. Through the yard, stuffed little Susie in cardboard after rapping a new movie scarred body and waterproof tarp covered in roofing tar.
Oh my God. Oh my God, this is gonna be crazy. We are 1 minute and 26 seconds in, and this is 6 minutes and 20 second song. Oh my God. All right. He said with whooping cough, I am 6 George Clooney with a Uzi. What kind of a moving star would hop out of a moving car just to prove he's hard? First of all, the rhyme structure is disgusted. So what type of, he said George Clooney with a Uzi. He said whooping cough, I am sick. George Clooney with a Uzi. What kind of a movie star would hop out of a moving car just to prove he's hard? So the ooh and ahs are just crazy. He said, F you doing, you retard, right? He said, should be put in the cast as soon as we start shooting, God. Oh, dog, as soon as we start shooting, dog. He said, you swear I know where the roofers are, the way I drug a bitch through the yard. Stuffed little Susie. I don't know if we got that far yet. But yeah, so he's saying, so the whole movie scheme was crazy. So he introduces it with George Clooney, movie star. That's just the wordplay. Pay attention to the words. Cast. You get put in the cast when you start shooting, God. As soon as I start shooting, bro, just put yourself in the cast, dog. Like cast, a movie cast, but also a cast like if you break your arm, you gotta put your arm in a cast. So that was the double right there. But should be put in the cast as soon as we start shooting, dog. He said, you swear I know where the roofers are, the way I drug a bitch, right? So that brings me to like what's that movie called? With Cooper. What's his name? Something Cooper. I forgot his name. But what is that? I can't think right now. Anyway, the movie is Doug Hangover. Okay, so in Hangover, Doug is found on the roof, right? And he was roofied. He was roofied the night before. So that's what that just brought me to. So I swear you know, but maybe he's not connecting that, whatever, because it sounds like he say, I swear I know where the roof is. Like, I don't know. That's why I brought it to, right? But anyways, but he said the way I drug a bitch, right? So you get drugged, roofied, drugged, and the way he drugged this girl through the yard. Okay. Anyways, let's keep it going. We see what M is on. The way M is putting his verse together though is insane right now. It's insane. So M's got a lot of rhyme structure with bars.
The proof is hard. How you doing, you retard? Should be put in the cast as soon as we start shooting, dog. You swear I knew where the rupees are, the way I drug a bitch. Through the yard, stuffed little Susie in cardboard after rapping a new movie scarred body and waterproof tarp covered in roofing tar. So what you so glum for? Did you fucking fall off, jump? Or did you jump? Or did you just become morbid? Just you're slipping into a funk. I just become morbid and more self-absorbed in my own world. Everyone orbits, hand at the table. I don't know when I'll be able to stop. Told you from the gate, one thought it generally takes, and I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses.
Oh my God, I can't do this. I'll never get through this. Oh my God, hold on. One more time.
I am sick George Clooney with a Uzi. What kind of a movie star would hop on a moving car just to prove he's hard? How you doing, you retard? Should be put in the cast as soon as we start shooting, dog. You swear I knew where the rupees are, the way I drug a bitch. Through the yard, stuffed little Susie in cardboard after rapping a new movie scarred body and waterproof tarp covered in roofing tar. So what you so glum for? Did you fucking fall off, jump? Or did you jump? Or did you just become morbid? Just you're slipping into a funk. I just become morbid and more self-absorbed in my own world. Everyone orbits, hand at the table. I don't know when I'll be able to stop. Told you from the gate, one thought it generally takes, and I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses.
Oh man, this is crazy. We just getting started. Okay, so the way I drug a bitch through the yard. He said stuffed little Susie in cardboard after wrapping her nude and newly scarred body in waterproof tarp covered in roofing tar. So what you so blunt for? What you so blunt for? Coming back from the put a blunt. They might have roofied the blunt. They might have laced the blunt with roofies. So she's knocked out, and he's drugging her, as in dragging her through the yard, right? But he's dragging her body, is in waterproof tarp covered in roofing tar. So forget waterproof. If it's waterproof, it's bloodproof. So he's got her body wrapped in roofing tar, which means gonna be no trail, and no trail of blood. We ain't gonna find little Susie. You're not finding little Susie. She's wrapped up in roofing tar. Oh my God. Roof rapping he's okay. Water tarp covered in roofing tar. So what you so blunt for? Did you fucking fall off, Trump, or did you jump, or did you just become bored with this? You're slipping into a funk. I just become morbid and more self-absorbed in my own world. Everyone orbits. Pen at the table. I don't know when I'll be able to stop. Told you from the gate. One thought it generally takes. And I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses. Oh my God. So we got what we got? We got horses, we got mentally stable, we got stable. Told you from the gate. Once you open the gate, the horses go, you know what I'm saying? They go racing. Races. What else we got? Pen. What he said a bunch of when he said one thought it generally takes, when he said general, I was thinking of General Lee. Right? That's not there's nothing else there. So he really just said generally, just the word. But just the way when he says words like that, when he stretches words like that, I'm thinking he's saying two things. But I don't see nothing else that would support my General Lee analysis. And I think he've already used that rhyme before. But anyways, he said one thought it generally takes, and I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses. Like, hold on. So hold your horses, dog. But also just the whole horse scheme you just took, the whole stable scheme. All right. What did he say before that? I didn't understand the did you fucking fall off, Trump, or did you jump, or did you just become bored with this? I think he said you're slipping into a funk. I think he's saying like, why are you so trash these days? Like talking to rappers, like, why did you just fall off? Like, or did you just not? Are you not in love with this no more? You don't have the passion that me and Royce have, because me and Royce still kicking ass, boy. So he said, I just become morbid. Like, nah, I don't know what y'all doing. He said, I just become morbid and more self-absorbed in my own world. He said, everyone orbits. I'm in my own world. Y'all revolving around me. The world revolves around me. Everyone orbits. Pen at the stable. I don't know, but also pen, like, right? Pen at the table. He said pen at the table. So he's still not, he's saying that he's still on top of this shit. This is, again, the song, all I think about. This is all I think about. You know what I'm saying? All I think about is whipping y'all ass. That's all him and Royce think about. So he said pen at the table. I don't know when I'll be able to stop. Told you from the gate. One thought it generally takes, and I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses. My mental is stable. I'm good. Trust me. This is all I think about. This is all my mental can think about. They going to fuck off right now. Let's get it. They going to fuck off. Emma's going nuts right now. I need Royce to come back and start kicking some ass, because Emma's whipping ass right now. Whipping, like what Kendrick said, he's whooping feet. You know, with whooping cough.
Self-absorbed in my own world, everyone orbits pen at the table. I don't know when I'll be able to stop. Told you from the gate, one thought it generally takes, and I'm off to the races. Wait, mentally stable. Hold your fucking horses. There's nothing more disgusting than animal. I just got done snorting the fucking bathroom soap and the tanning lotion. To unwarp this mind, you gonna need some sort of an antidote. It's not a pill for bananas though, it's unfortunate. You got delusions of grandeur though, acting like you're Michelangelo with a fucking cordless. Bitch, I'm shredders. You better call back in your shell, or run before you get injured. A fucking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt forces. Cause we'd smoke you on any joint. Bad needles back, bitch. You might experience some shortness of breath as you sit with your lungs punctured, hit him.
God, I can't do this. It's crazy. Every line, every few lines is a fucking haymaker, dog. Excuse my language. Oh, sorry. I just almost knocked my whole table over. By the way, I'm trying to get a new table, y'all. So if anybody want to donate $2, $3, I'm trying to get this table. It cost me $70. If y'all see this table, I wish I could just take my phone and start recording. But this table is falling apart, and I got like expensive equipment on here. Not expensive equipment. I just got my Mac display, desktop, and my studio Mac box. You know what I'm saying? That I'm paying off every month because I couldn't afford it, so we just threw it on the credit card, and we're just trying to pay it off. But yeah, all my stuff is connected to this table, and this table is wobbly as hell. So anyways, so he said, mentally stable, hold your effing horse. He said, there's nothing more disgusting an animal. I just got done snorting the fucking bathroom soap and the tanning lotion. Okay, he's just acting wacky right now, right? He said, to unwarp this mind, you gonna need some sort of an antidote. There's not a pill for bananas though. It's unfortunate. You got delusional of grandeur though. So bananas, like banana, he's crazy. So there's no pill for his kind of crazy. There's no antidote for his kind of crazy, right? He's off his rocker. He's off his meds. He said to unwarp this mind, you're gonna need some sort of an antidote, but there ain't nothing because there's no pill for bananas though. It's unfortunate. I'm just gonna be crazy out here. He said you got delusions. He said you got delusion if you're you got delusions of grandeur though, acting like you're Michelangelo with fucking cordless, bitch. I'm Shredder. You better hold on. acting like you're Michelangelo with fucking Michael. Ain't that one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Ain't one of them named Michelangelo? Or right? One of them is named Michelangelo. I forget. But Michelangelo, he said acting like you're Michelangelo with fucking cordless. So that could be I mean, no, he's talking about either it's a double, he's talking about Michelangelo the engineer, and he's talking about Michelangelo, one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't really watch Teenage Mutant Turtles like that. I know a little about them. I used to wear their underwear when I was a kid and stuff, but like I wasn't crazy about them. I was a Power Rangers guy. I was a crazy Power Rangers kid. So I'm not really, they're my era, but I'm not all the way aware. I know Shredder. I know that's their enemy. But anyways, so he's saying you're acting like you're Michelangelo. So Michelangelo, the engineer, the well-known inventor, right? But he's saying the only way I can make this make sense if he's saying like Michelangelo with a cordless. So like back in Michelangelo's day, you're basically acting like you're better than you're Michelangelo, but better because. What if Michelangelo had a cordless tool? He'd be better. Is that what he's saying? I don't really get what's going on there. But I mean, Michelangelo is brilliant. He's brilliant. So you think you're Michelangelo with a fucking cordless? The only thing what's the point of saying cordless? Is he just saying because Michelangelo back in the day, obviously everything was through a cord. So it's like you'd be more freely, you'd be more efficient, you'd be Michelangelo with a cordless power tool. So you'd be even better than Michelangelo because you'd be more efficient and you can move more faster. And if you can move faster and be more efficient, you can make more inventions and you could be, you could be a better Michelangelo. I guess so. Okay, I get that. That's not a stretch. I don't think that's a stretch. Y'all think that's a stretch? I don't think that's a stretch because what else does it mean then? With a cordless. Obviously, Michelangelo, they didn't have cordless back in his day. So, okay, I'm just gonna say that's what it is, and I'm not gonna speak on it anymore before I look like an idiot. So moving on though, he said, bitch, I'm Shredder. You better crawl back in your shelf or run before you get injured. If a Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us, that was just beautiful, dog. I've never heard anybody say anything like that. And I'm not gonna say it's crazy. Well, it is crazy. It is crazy clever, but I'm not gonna say it's crazy. It doesn't matter. Forget what I was about to say because I was gonna say like nobody's come up with it. But not only has nobody come up with it, they haven't come up with it. And I don't think anybody's capable of putting it together like that, dog. Maybe Royce, but I don't think anybody else is capable of putting shit together like that. He said, bitch, I'm Shredded. Like I'm your enemy, right? He said, you better crawl back in your shell. A turtle goes into a shell before you get injured. A freaking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come towards. So the ninja, like all that rhyme structure. We understand the rhyme structure. Everyone's going to do all the rhyme structure. Let's not highlight too much of the rhyme structure. We know he's the GOAT of rhyming. We know that already. But he said a freaking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. So a tortoise and a Ninja Turtle, a tortoise and a turtle isn't the same exact thing, but they are. They're like cousins. They're pretty much both turtle. They're both reptile family. You know what I'm saying? They're both reptiles and they're like cousins. You know what I'm saying? So it's still a scheme. It's still a turtle scheme. So I'm Shredder. So you better crawl before you get injured. A freaking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. My only thing, right, is let's hear that again. Because the next lines, I depending on how he says it, I'm not gonna reach yet. But depending on how he says it, will tell me whether or not I should reach. Hold on.
With a fucking cordless bitch, I'm Shredder, so you better crawl back in your shell or run before you get injured. A fucking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt forces is. We'd smoke you on any joint. Bad needles back, bitch.
Okay, yes. So what I'm getting is a Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Like y'all wouldn't, a Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Like even if I was like, y'all don't want this kind of problems. Y'all not rappers. Talking about rappers, right? Rappers, y'all not messing with. Y'all not coming toward us. But he said a effing Ninja Turtle, and I'm thinking like a Ninja Turtle actively having sex, right? Wouldn't come toward us. Wouldn't ejaculate toward in our direction. So that's a stretch. That's a stretch. Okay, because what would that mean if they could come towards you? It's kind of gay. Right, so never mind. That's a stretch, and y'all know I'm not gonna edit that out. That's a stretch. But I just heard effing and cum. And I'm putting those together. I know M is you know what I'm saying? He's the most disgusting, right? He said no more disgusting than an animal, right? Like I'm trying to, I have to be disgusting. I have to think like him in order to understand what he's saying. But anyway, he said two joint forces. Of course, this is what blunt force is. Yeah, two joint forces. Of course, this is what, so blunt, joint. So there's a double play right there. If we smoke you on any joint, so he says joint again. I guess that the second joint is the one that's supposed to be relative to the when he says blunt. Yeah. But anyways, let's continue the scheme. Anyway, that turtle scheme was insane. That Ninja Turtle scheme was insane.
There's nothing more disgusting than animal. I just got done snorting the fucking bathroom's open to tannin lotion. To unwork this mind, you gonna need some sort of an antidote. It's not a pill for bananas though, it's unfortunate. You got delusions of grandeur though, acting like you're Michelangelo with a fucking cordless. Bitch, I'm shredders. Better crawl back in your shell or run before you get injured. A fucking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt force is. Cause we'd smoke you on any joint. Bad and evil's back, bitch. You might experience some shortness of breath as you sit with your lungs punctured, hit and motherfucking tears come pouring. If I tell you once more than you're done for, you're gonna have to learn how to fucking hear from a ruptured eardrum. Voice, am I clear? You gump yours. Dumb as a stump to think we come with a trunk shortage. Bass in your face, bitch. Chuck Norris, nunchucks more than the gun swords. This is what blood sport is. The goriest, glorious, notorious, bigamous, Shogun warriors. Goddamn, this Slaughter Boy General. What?
Oh my God, this is crazy, Royce. You got your work cut out for you, dog. Who's trying to rap after that? Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. Bumping into my table. Yo, Royce got his work cut out for him because M just rapped for mad long. I forgot Royce was on the track. No disrespect to Royce. I'm just saying M's been rapping for so long, I forgot Royce was on the track. Yikes, dog. It's gonna be, he said to unwarp his mind, you can need something to antidote, skip all that. Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Okay. He said, two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt force is. I love that rhyming, first of all. Two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt force is. So blunt force, two joint forces, him and Royce, when they come together, this is what blunt force, this is what a strong force coming at you feels like. But joint and blunt, okay. And then he later says, because we smoking on any joint, right? So we see the weed reference. And then he said, bad and evil's back, bitch. He said, you might experience some shortness of breath. So, you know, you smoking, you don't really got great stamina. So you might experience some shortness of breath, so which still relates to the joint forces and blunt forces or whatever, right? And then and he says, as you sit with your lungs punctured, hear their motherfucking tears come pouring. We can hear y'all. Y'all know we coming, and we can hear the tears already running. Like that's dope. That's dope. He said, hear those motherfucking tears pouring. If I tell you once more, then you're done for. You're gonna have to learn how to fucking hear from a ruptured eardrum. Forrest, am I clear? You gump, you dumb as a stump. You think you come with a Trump shortage? He said, boom, bass in your face, bitch. Chuck Norris, nunchucks, morphing the gun swords. This is what blood sport is. The glorious. I didn't even hear all this part. I gotta run that back. I wasn't even paying attention. I was too blown away. Oh, we gotta run it back one more time. I'm over here trying to break it down. We gotta run it back.
Lungs punctured, hit and motherfucking tears come pouring. If I tell you one.
A little more.
There's nothing more disgusting than animal. I just got done snorting the fucking bathroom's open to tannin lotion. To unwarp this mind, you gonna need some sort of an antidote. It's not a pill for bananas though, it's unfortunate. You got delusions of grandeur though, acting like you're Michelangelo with a fucking cordless. Bitch, I'm shredders. Better crawl back in your shell or run before you get injured. A fucking Ninja Turtle wouldn't come toward us. Two joint forces, of course, this is what blunt force is. Cause we'd smoke you on any joint. Bad and evil's back, bitch. You might experience some shortness of breath as you sit with your lungs punctured, hit and motherfucking tears come pouring. If I tell you once more than you're done for, you're gonna have to learn how to fucking hear from a ruptured eardrum. Voice, am I clear? You gump yours. Dumb as a stump to think we come with a trunk shortage. Bass in your face, bitch. Chuck Norris, nunchucks more than the gun swords. This is what blood sport is. The goriest, glorious, notorious, bigamous, Shogun warriors. Goddamn.
Yeah, this is by far the craziest breakdown. I'm not even done. I'm barely halfway through. Oh my God, we have to get through this. Okay, I see why Knox Hill took an hour and a half, y'all. I might even take longer. This might be my longest reaction up to date. So all right. Go back. You might experience some shortness of breath as you sit with your lungs punctured. Hear this motherfucking tears come pouring. If I tell you once more, then you're done for. You're gonna have to learn how to fucking hear from a ruptured eardrum. Forrest, am I clear? You gump, you dumb as a stump. You think you come with a trunk shortage? Boom, bass in your face, bitch. Chuck Norris, nunchucks, morphing the gun swords. This is what blood sport is. The glorious, notorious, bigamous, Shogun warriors. That is crazy. But Goddamn, the Slaughter Boy General. Oh, that's Royce. Okay, so we not on Royce yet. Okay, so as you sit with your lungs punctured, hear this motherfucking tears come pouring. We broke that down already. If I tell you once more, then you're done for. So straightforward. You're going to have to learn to fucking hear from a ruptured eardrum. Okay, so what I'm spitting is gonna rupture your ear. You're gonna have to learn, because he's saying eardrum. Let's make sure there's no instrument wordplay going on here. Forrest, am I clear? You Gump. So Forrest Gump, okay. You dumb as a stump. Forrest Gump didn't have that, he had a little bit of a low, how would say, without being disrespectful, low IQ. So he said, you Gump, you're dumb as a stump. You think you come with a trunk shortage. Boom, 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 bass in your face, bitch. So the way that boom, 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 bass in your face. So is he saying trunk shortage as in like when you bumping, when you got a system rattling the trunk? But what the hell's that got to do with, you think dumb as a stump, you think we come with a trunk shortage? I'm just thinking about the boom, 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 bass in your face. But it's like a trunk shortage would make a trunk shortage. I don't know. I was thinking like a wire shortage, like something's making the stereo sound like very like crap, right? I'm saying, but I don't think that's what he's saying. But I can't figure that one out. Anyone that I can't figure out, just put it in the comment section, because I know I'm gonna miss a ton here. But he said Chuck Norris, nunchucks morphing to guns, swords is what blood sport. This is what blood sport is. So okay, I like this because now he's doing like very like these blood sport, dope ass movie. Old movie in the 90s. John Claude Van Damme was in it. Dope movie. But he said this is what blood sport is. Like he's saying him and Royce treat rap like blood sports. Like this is what it's about. He said Chuck Norris, nunchuck, morphing the gun, swords. Like this is how our minds work. This is all we think about. The glorious, notorious, bigamous, Shogun War. No, the glorious. He said the glorious, notorious, bigamous. Obviously, Notorious B.I.G. We see the reference there. Bigamy reference. Just saying like we're the most disgusting. We are the most unruly, right? Bigamy just means when I was gonna make a Muslim reference, but Muslims males are allowed to marry more than one woman, so that's not what I was. Because women can't do it. Women don't have the same privilege or right. So that's not the same thing. Because bigamy just means when women and men, like you just marry multiple men, multiple women. That's just what that means, right? But he's just saying like we're just the most glorious, like disgusting, right? Disgusting an animal, like, right? So there's no one more disgusting than that. So he's just saying like we're just all of that. He said Shogun warriors. So now, and he just made like nunchucks morphing to gun, swords. So swords, blood sport, just fighting. There's a lot of fighting, lyrical fighting. He's saying, and, Shogun warriors are the masters, or not the masters, but they train. What are they called? They train the Shogun warriors train. What are they called? 50 said it in the end of Psycho. In the end of the Psycho, 50 killed that Psycho verse. I swing gem swords faster than samurai. So I'm thinking about I swing gem swords faster than samurai. I'm a psycho, crazy. I was just bumping that earlier today, but no, not earlier today. Earlier, not even yesterday. The day before that, in the morning, I was bumping that early in the morning. But so a Shogun warrior specifically trained samurais how to swing swords, and him just said Chuck Norris is nunchuck morphing the gun, swords. This is what blood sport is. This is what rap to us is. What it is to Chuck Norris. What it is to blood sports. We're the glorious, notorious, bigamous Shogun warriors. That's dope. That's crazy. So I definitely missed something. What I missed? I missed something here. I don't know if I missed anything. Let's keep it rocking. Because we can't be here forever. We cannot be here forever. Royce is in the building. Royce, you got a lot of work, dog. He got a lot of ground to cover, and he doesn't have to cover all the ground. He just has to kill it. That's all. I'm not expecting anybody to kill M or anything like that. But if anybody can, it would be Royce. But let's keep it going.
You gump, you're as dumb as a stump to think we come with a trunk shortage. Bass in your face, bitch. Chuck Norris is nunchucks morphing the gun, swords. This is what blood sport is. The glorious, notorious, bigamous Shogun warriors. Goddamn, the Slaughter Boy General. Once I slaughter it, you couldn't unslaughter it. Once I order a hit, you couldn't unorder it. Hits in order, this the consortium. From the moment I go to bed till I wake up, all day, this is all I can think about. always, cause it's all I can think about.
Let's get it.
If I don't got no more drama, bitch, I'm a fish out.
Royce, you are not letting M go again. No way. Bad idea, dog. Excuse me, I want to be screaming into the mic. Yo, M cannot go again. Oh my Lord. All right, let's rewind it a little bit. I was expecting to hear Royce.
Always, cause it's all I can think about. If I don't got no more drama, bitch, I'm a fish out of water. Wow. After all of these guys I slaughter, applause is getting louder. How the fuck did this happen? I never rap for bitches. How's in my audience now it's broader? Devil without a cause, rebel without a pause. I'm a concept without the comma. You wouldn't be a G if you cost me $1,000. Infrared on my pencil, but always keep an extra one stock. Throw in the back pocket, and both of them locked and loaded like cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. You better pause when you see these 2 dots on your colon. Fucking punctuate, just got the rhyme and rolling. Cause Elvis ain't left the building yet, I'm still a villain. You feel?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. No way. No way. No way. No way. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Yo, Royce, what am I saying? M, you the GOAT, dog. You the GOAT. You been knew that. But that was the most GOATest. Am I overhyping his bar? Because I feel like that was the most GOATest line. That's a top 5 bar he's ever said. I just said this the other day on the Fuel, but recently on the Fuel remix. But that's one of the hardest bars he's ever said. He said, wait, I definitely heard him right, but let's run it back because he was going, that's in the hole in my hot, my Nolan, but that's in your colon. He said, yeah, I know y'all heard that bar though. Hold on, let's get back.
So orchestrated opponent's heads with anger. Always.
I'm trying to figure out why he said bottle. I know he said bottle to say bottle. It sounds like he's saying, well, the lyrics say he says bottle here, but it's like bottle, like, right? It sounds like you're underwater or you're like blowing bubbles or whatever. So I get that part, but what the hell does bottle have to, like, I'm a fish out of water. Like, that's the play right there. That's the bar. So why say bottle? We're going to run it back and try to figure it out, but lost. But I just want to hear that part again.
So I can't think about. If I don't got no more drama, bitch, I'm a fish out of water. Wow. After all of these guys I slaughter, applause is getting louder. How the fuck did this happen? I never rap for bitches. How's in my audience now it's broader? Devil without a cause, rebel without a pause. I'm a concept without the comma. You wouldn't be a G if you cost me $1,000. Infrared on my pencil, but always keep an extra one stock. Throw in the back pocket, and both of them locked and loaded like cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. You better pause when you see these 2 dots on your colon. Fucking punctuate, just got the rockin' and rolling. Cause Elvis ain't left the building yet, I'm still a villain. You feel a threat when I step in and kill a set in a millisecond with the weapon of intellect, Hannibal Lecter with the.
He just made the bar better. Oh my God, son. I already thought it was the illest bar. He just freaking ant. He just made the bar that I was going crazy over even better. Oh, now I gotta run it back a little bit real quick. We're not gonna do this too much, but dog, we oh my God, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he made the bar. Forget top 5. It's the best bar now. It's the best bar. It's the best scheme. It's the best scheme.
Cause, rebel without a pause. I'm a concept without the comma. You wouldn't be a G if you cost me $1,000. Infrared on my pencil, but always keep an extra one stock. Throw in the back pocket, and both of them locked and loaded like cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. You better pause when you see these 2 dots on your colon. Fucking punctuate, just got the rockin' and rolling. Cause Elvis ain't left the building yet, I'm still a villain. You feel a threat when I step in and kill a set in a millisecond with the weapon of intellect, Hannibal Lecter with the black belt and kung fu. Protect your neck and
Respect the gun rule. Read in the Art of War book by Sun Tzu. You realize.
Pause. Oh, look, you see that? Yeah, you see that? All right, so now we got to go back to. Hold on, before we break that M verse down, what did M just say? He said black belt. He said Hannibal Lecter with the black belt. I don't know what those bars are yet, but I'm just pointing out the reference he made. So now we got to go back to the bar earlier because he said with the weapon of intellect, Hannibal Lecter with the black belt in kung fu, protect your neck and respect the gun rule. Royce comes in. He said read in the Art of War book by Sun Tzu. So a lot of Asian references and Japanese references, Chinese like Asian. So art of war, fighting, blood sport is. Now we got to go back to that whole bar was what he said. The glorious, notorious Biggie and Shogun warriors. Yeah, that's what that means. Because the Shogun war, I hate to run it back again, but it's just the Shogun war. I just wasn't 100% sure about this. And now I'm definitely in. Now I know it's an analogy because the whole song is about fighting and paralleling rap to killers. They're killers. They're trained killers. So Shogun warriors train the samurais. All right, they train the samurais, the sword singer, the swords swingers, and now later on. They in Kung Fu, protect your neck and respect the gun rule. Respect, now that's a Wu-Tang reference real quick. But read in the Art of War book by Sun Tzu. Like, yes, this is crazy. This is dope. It's dope. It's crazy how all over the place this song feels like, but it's so cohesive. It's actually not all over the place. All right, let's break down M's verse because that was nuts. It says, if I don't got no more drama, bitch, I'm a fish out of water, bottle. He said, after all these guys I slaughter. Applause is getting louder. How the fuck did this happen? I never rap, bitches. How is it now? My audience now is broader. That's dope because what he's saying is how I don't rap for songs, right? It's kind of like how my audience now is broader. He said rushing the stands like some screaming Usher fans, right? On the High My Name Is. He's basically saying like I don't rap for females. I don't make songs about females. You know what I'm saying? And when he does, it's not in a pleasant way, and it's not in a way like how these dudes raps, make girly songs, jingles, singles, like trying to get those hits by making, love songs and stuff like that. So what he's saying is I don't rap for females. How is it my audience now is broader? Like I stay true, I stay me, I'm crazy. I say whatever I want and females still love me. So how did this happen is what he's saying, because broad is another term for a female and BITCH is another term for a female or a certain type of female, right? But also broader. Like how is it my audience is full of women? Like so many women are at my concerts. Like that's dope. So I never rap bitch, how is my audience now is broader, which is another nod for M. M doesn't have to do those songs, right? He gets respect off the pen. Crazy. And females do love him. He's a good looking dude. So applause is getting louder. How does this happen? I never rap bitches. How my audience now is broader. That was dope. But okay, after he said, if I don't got no more drama, I'm a fish out of water. So if I'm not in my natural element where I'm just starting up shit, starting controversy, then I'm a fish out of water. If I don't got rap beef, if I ain't making fun of people, I'm just a fish out of water. You know what I'm saying? But when he says water bottle, that just throws me off a little bit, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because it's probably like nothing, right? But a fish out of a water bottle, a fish in water is in its natural habitat. Okay, I get that. But a fish in a water bottle that's not a natural habitat. That's a locked up fish. So what he's saying is I don't know. I know for sure what he's saying is that if he ain't got no drama, he's a fish out of water. If I'm not a fish in water is a fish in his element. Of him in controversy is like a fish in water. So I get that. Y'all explain to me what the bottle reference was, or was it just to make the noise? You know what I'm saying? Or are these lyrics wrong? Because it didn't sound like he said bottle, so maybe he didn't even say bottle, and these lyrics are wrong. But after all these guys I slaughter, okay, blah blah blah. Then he says, okay, devil without a cause, rebel without a pause. That's dope because it's usually rebel without a cause, right? Or rebel with a cause. But he says devil without a cause. So for no reason, I'm slaughtering mother effers, right? All these guys I slaughter. He's a rebel without a pause, a rebel, and I ain't stopping here. He said I'm a kazi without the comma. That's dope because that's like back to, it's crazy because he said this before Kamikaze, right? 2015, Kamikaze was like 2019 or something like that. I know it's after Revival, so 2019, maybe 2018. So he said, I'm a Kazi, but he said that before he even dropped that. That's dope. I like that. He does that a lot. He says things and then later out they come to light. So I'm a Kazi without the comma. What kind of matches up with the what Royce said, convertible, chop your heads off, turn them to the cars like convertibles. Ain't gonna take no time to come through and murder you. Anyways, a lot of suicide references. But anyways, he goes, you wouldn't be a G if you cost me $1,000. A G is known as $1,000. You wouldn't be a G if you owe me $1,000. If I put $1,000 on your freaking head, you still wouldn't be a G. You just owe me $1,000, punk. He says, infrared. He said, oh, this way he switches it up. He says, infrared in my pencil lead, but always keep an extra one stock, though, in the back pocket of both of them. He's back pocket, and both of them are locked, and they're loaded like cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. You better pause when you see these two dots on your colon. When he said that right there, I was like, that's it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. That was the hardest bar of the song for sure. One of the hardest bars he's ever spit. But two dots in your colon. But then he said, you effing punks. You wait, you fucking punks. I just got the rocking and rolling. I just started, boy. I just got the rocking and rolling because Elvis ain't left the building yet. I'm still a villain. So Elvis, the king of rock and roll, he said, I just got the rocking and rolling, right? And Elvis, and you know, Elvis left the building, but Elvis ain't left. He said, I ain't left the building yet because I'm the Elvis. So y'all calling me the Elvis of rap, right? All right, so I'm the Elvis of rap. I ain't left the building yet. Y'all wish I did, but he said, I'm still the villain. Okay, cool. But he said, effing punks, you wait. That's it. So he's threatening them, but effing punks, you wait. The way he says it, it's a homophone, so it's like effing punks, you wait. So a punctuate, which is he said you better pause. Oh, you better pause because he says like cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. You better pause, like pause, bro, pause, because I just said I'm holding two cock twins. I'm holding two cock twins, but pause though, all right. He said, "You better, but pause. Don't say no gay shit to me, because He said, because if you do, you're gonna see two dots on your colon. So the infrared pencil in my lead, infrared also, boom, dots. You're gonna see two dots because him and Royce got the dots on your head. But like the dots, the colon symbol, right? The punctuation symbol is the two dots. So he's saying you better pause when you see these two dots in your colon. That's hard. Him and Royce gonna take your head off. But the cock twin Glocks that I'm holding. So cock twins. He's holding two twins who are cocked, right? So he's that, you know, cock is like a penis or whatever. So he's saying, but you better pause. Or I don't know if I just made that up, but I would say that's what that means, right? When you see these two dots in your colon, fucking punctuate. Just got the rock that punctuate, dots in your colon is the hardest bars he's ever spit in his life. I'm not even playing, and that's not recency bias. That gave me chills. That gave me chills. That gave me not chills. That gave me like the shakes. Like I guess chills and shakes is the same thing, but I don't mean like chills like it got me cold or anything. It just gave me the shakes. Like I couldn't contain myself, and I just had to like wiggle. But anyways, where we at? 45 minutes. This is crazy. He said, because Elvis ain't left the building yet. I'm still a villain. You feel a threat when I step in to kill a set in the millisecond. I come through and kill the set in the millisecond. He said, with the weapon of intellect, Hannibal Lecter with the black belt in Kung Fu. Protect your neck and respect the gun rule. Oh, that was dope. Weapon of intellect. I respect that. Let's keep it going, man. What does he mean by Hannibal Lecter with a black belt? Yeah, you're going to have to help me out with that one. Hannibal Lecter with a black belt. What do you mean by that? All right, let's keep it going.
Dots on your colon, fucking punctuate. Just got the rockin' and rollin'. Cause Elvis ain't left the building yet. I'm still a villain. You feel a threat when I step in and kill a set in the millisecond. With the weapon of intellect, Hannibal Lecter with the black belt and Kung Fu. Protect your neck and respect the gun.
Read in the Art of War book by Sun Tzu. You realize if you defy, you probably won't be around here long. Rapunzel,
Get over it.
bitch, I got the bands in my pocket and the drum roll poppin'. That's overkill. I keep the kill under me. I keep the chill 1 degree. I hit you with a hook that'll make you see threes. You realize as soon as you beat me that you didn't. Yeah, it's still one of me. Me slap you, that's a recap view. That's normal embarrassing. And you slap me, that's knee slap humor. That's horribly hilarious. So we scrap over you line like a beeline cub in the forest, cherishing the kill from a dominant male.
And I'm born with malaria. Hold
on. He said what? He said respect the gun rule. Read the Art, a book by Sun Tzu. Okay, read the Art. What am I saying? Reading the Art of War, book by Sun Tzu. You realize if you defy, you probably won't be around here long. Rapunzel. That was dope. That kind of reminds me of Eminem when he said, you're pointless, like Rapunzel with cornrows. What did he say? Something like that, right? He just said that recently. Was that in Brainless? I forgot when he said that, but I feel like he just said that. Was that yesterday when we read that? It's crazy how I'll be listening to these random songs back to back that be referencing each other, like certain rhymes be references. But anyways, yeah, he said something about Rapunzel. So, but he's saying you probably won't be around here long. If you defy, you won't be around here long. So hair long, Rapunzel, let down your hair, right? So get over it, right? And he's just saying like, get over it. Like, don't be just because I'm saying get over these. You sensitive thugs. Y'all all need hugs. But he said, look, bitch, I got the bands in my pocket and the drum roll popping. That's overkill. I keep the kill under me. I keep the chill 1 degree. I hit you with a hook that'll make you see threes. You realize as soon as you beat me that you didn't. Yeah, there's still one of me. Now, me slap you, that's a recap view. That's normal embarrassing. You slap me, that's knee slap humor. That's hardly hilarious. Yeah, Royce holding his own. M took off on this one. I'm not even on front, but Man, Royce is just the perfect complementary partner to M, dog. Nobody really sounds like I would say 50. I would say 50 sounds good, but I would say Royce sounds better with M because they really go back and forth and they can really keep this up. And I can tell that M respects Royce pen to this degree where they can do this together. M can't really do this with nobody else. Like, he can't do this back and forth. There's nobody he could do this with. I mean, there's nobody else he's done it with. I think he could do it with people like Crooked Eye. You know what I'm saying? For sure. He could do this back and forth with Crooked Eye. I'm waiting for the day M and Crooked Eye get a song together, dog. And they both just go off. Just M and Crooked. Just M and Crooked because they're both robots. But anyways, yeah, Royce is the only person M could do this with, or who he has done this with, who he has confidence in. So he's saying, he said, hardly lies. He said, we scrap over you lying like a feline cub in the forest, cherishing a kill from a dominant male. And then M says, and I'm born with malaria. That was just random. Okay, so what is he saying with, I got the bands in my pocket. So I got bands. I got the money in my pocket and the drum roll popping. So bands, drum roll. So bands like a group, not necessarily a rock band, but just a band, a band of people who make music together. So he's got the drum roll popping, as in like applause for. You got the drum roll for Royce, right? He's got the drum roll popping for him. He said that's overkill. So I keep the kill under me. So he's saying, I got the bands in my pocket. I got the money in my pocket. I also got people in my pocket. I got the people in my pocket. I got a band of people in my pocket who would kill for me, and that's overkill. I got a lot of people in my pocket that will kill for me. Drum roll popping. Oh, and the drum roll. So you had the drum to the gun. That's just that's just more ammunition than he needs. That's just more bullets than he needs. He's got the drum stuck. He's got the drum magazine stuck to it. So now he's saying to like a long arm, pretty much. And earlier he said AK-47 is my new guitar. So and that was like, oh, the guitar. And still a band reference. They're so cohesive in this wacky ass song. Like, this song is so wacky, and they're so cohesive with their rhymes. Like, you could tell they did this shit in one day, one setting. Like, they definitely was in one pocket of like theme, right? So anyways, he said, I hit you. Yeah, so that's what that means. So drum, you got the drum, you add the drum to the gun, overkill. That's overkill, dog. And I got the bands in my pocket. I got the money to do it. Right? I got the people to do it. I can pay whoever to do it. He said, I hit you with a hook. So like a hook, like a chorus, a hook. I hit you with a hook, but literally fight, right? That'll make you see threes. You realize as soon as you beat me that you didn't. So you got the hook play. I would say the beat, like an instrumental, but he's not really saying beat in that sense. The hook, he is using it in that sense. Like, I'll hook you off, but also I got my type of hooks will make you see threes. Like, anyways, you know what I'm saying? Lyrical, he's making lyrical analogies. The beat one, he didn't make so much of a lyrical analogy because he said, you realize as soon as you beat me that you didn't. So you didn't beat him. He said, there's still one of me. So I made you see threes. I made you see threes. So you was beating up the other one because you was dazed and confused. You was beating up the other two. He said, there's still one of me. Then he says, now me slap you, that's a recap view. That's normal embarrassing. This is what I do. I be slapping MCs around all the time. He said, now you slap me? He said, that's knee slap humor. That's hardly hilarious. Like, bro, that's not even funny. Like, calm down. You would never slap me. That's knee slap humor. Like, get out of here. That's fake humor. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, but I don't get this part. He said, we scrap over you lying like a feline cub in the forest cherishing the kill from a dominant male. So is he saying that the feline, we scrap over you line and line, right? The animal, and you be lying. So we scrap over you line like a feline cub in the forest cherishing the kill from a dominant male. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like the male lions hunt. Is that what they do? I thought the feline. I thought the lioness was the one who hunts. No, but yeah. I mean, that makes sense if the male's the one that hunts. But I thought it was, maybe I got the wrong animal, but I don't know. So we scrapping over. What are we scrapping over? We scrapping over you lying over. We scrapping over you lying. We fighting over because you be lying like a feline cub in the forest, cherishing a kill from a dominant male. So a feline cub is in the forest cherishing a kill from a dominant male. So the feline got the kill from a dominant male. So the feline got killed something to fed the family and got it from a dominant male. I don't know. Yeah, help me out on that one. Let's keep it rocking. I don't want to spend too much time. If I don't know, I don't know. I ain't gonna fake the funk for y'all. I don't know what that means. Y'all put me on though.
To the torture and terrify corporate.
Normal embarrassing. And you slap me, that's knee slap human, that's horribly hilarious. So we scrap over you line like a feline cub in the forest. Cherishing the kill from a dominant male.
And I'm born with malaria, former Lou Gehrig to the torture and terrify corporate America. Poor little Erica. In the morning, the sheriffs and law enforcement will find 1/4 of her buried under a barrier, the kitchen floor with the stairs and an outdoor with an area. From the moment I go to bed.
Oh my God. M just came with like 4 bars and cleaned house. He's all over this song. He's rapping too much, dog. He's rapping too much. This is unfair. I don't want to say it's unfair because Royce is still bodying this shit, but like M is rapping too much, dog. No, I mean I'm all right with it, but I'm just saying like he has an advantage over Royce where he's rapping a lot. But he says, I'm born with malaria, a form of Lou Gehrig's. Malaria is not a form of Lou Gehrig's, but Lou Gehrig's, if you're from New York, which I am. Lou Gehrig's a fucking legend back in New York Yankees hitter, and he has one of the longest prime careers ever. And not just in New York, but just any baseball players ever. Over a decade of prime time Lou Gehrig's, like prime. But he had Lou Gehrig. That's where the disease name term comes from. But he's saying, and I'm born. I don't know. I don't get what he's saying. He's just saying I'm just discussing an animal. I just got done snorting that. Right? He just saying I'm discussing. Right? He keeps making Eminem is consistent because he keeps making himself a disgusting. I don't mean to say this diseases are disgusting. But I'm just saying he's making himself feel like a disease, like he's a disease to this world, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a killer and he kills in this world like diseases do, right? So he's saying, and I'm born with malaria, a form of Lou Gehrig. So he's in rare form. He's in Lou Gehrig's form. That's what kind of form he's in, right? He's in Lou Gehrig's form. So he's in, which is consistent because I'm telling you, Lou Gehrig's had a long career in baseball. It's popular to have a long career, but a lot of dudes be on drugs. Back in his days, it wasn't a lot of people on steroids and stuff like that, or they didn't have access to these kind of things back in. That's back in the day. I'm talking about not Beirut, but maybe a little after Beirut. Yeah, after Beirut, but still, this is not those days of Ken Griffey Jr. and shit like that. Even though Ken Griffey Jr. he's a legend, but at the end of the day, he did get caught with that stuff. But he's saying he's in rare form of Lou Gehrig's like him. But also I'm born with malaria. I'm all these things, right? So that's a double on the Lou Gehrig's because there's also a disease, right? To torture and terrify corporate America, poor little Erica. In the morning, the sheriffs and law enforcement will find 1/4 of her buried under a barrier of the kitchen floor with the stairs and an outdoor wooded area. That's just crazy rhyme structure, dog. Like, how did he do that? The ort rhymes is crazy. So corporate America, poor little Erica. In the morning, sheriffs and law enforcement will find 1/4 of her buried under a barrier in the kitchen floor with the stairs and under an outdoor wooded area. Crazy, son. This is crazy. All right, so poor little America. The first thing I think about is white America. I could be one of your kids. So America, he's torturing America again. He's kind of torturing America and white America. Not really. It was really about the government. He loves America. I'm just playing America. You know I love you. But really, Erica and Eric, right, were in that hook of white America. And Erica and Eric are in the name America. Eric and Erica are in America. So poor little Erica, like poor little America, I'm torturing America. Because he said to torture and terrify corporate America. Corporate America. Not America like it's an us and all the patriots and shit like that. But corporate America, poor little Erica. In the morning, the sheriffs and law enforcement will find 1/4 of her buried under a bear. So he killed Erica. He killed poor little Susie. He's killing everybody. Everybody's dead. He's Hannibal. He's the intellect with the Hannibal Lecter with the black belt in kung fu. All right, let's keep it going. I'm done. We're gonna
normal embarrassing. And you slap me, that's knee slap you.
We had an hour, y'all. That's crazy. I get. Oh man, are we almost done? Oh, we just passed the halfway mark. So yeah, we're gonna pass. We're gonna beat Knox Hill's record. We're gonna go over an hour and a half. We ain't Knox Hill though.
Horribly hilarious, so we scrap over you line like a beeline cub in the forest, cherishing the kill from a dominant male.
And I'm born with malaria, former Lou Gehrig to the torture and terrify corporate America, poor little Erica. In the morning, the sheriffs and law enforcement will find 1/4 of her buried under a barrier, the kitchen floor with the stairs and an outdoor wooded area. From the moment I go to bed till I wake up, all day, this is all I can think about.
Oh yeah.
So I frustrated opponents' heads with anger, always, cause this is all I can think about.
Let's go, Royce.
Back then, hoes didn't want her. Not a black benzo hitting corners. My spectacular vernacular, I spit like giving X-Lax to Dracula. Let me translate, I'm trying to find me a bitch, and then I'm sucking on her neck while she naked, and then I'm shitting on her, and I'm getting bonus from what I'm spitting.
Hey, that was some Eminem shit to say. He said that I'm shitting on her. And you kind of hear Eminem coming in and say, hold on, Royce, I got you. Because they don't know you for that. They don't know you that nasty. They don't know you nasty as hell like me. So he was like, let me help you out. He said, and I'm shitting on her, and I'm getting bonus. He's stupid, boy. Eminem's so dumb. So he said back then hoes didn't want him. Now the black Benz all hitting corners. Yeah. My spectacular vernacular. I spit like giving X-Lax to Dracula. I was confused. I'm not gonna lie. I was confused when he said that. He said, but let me translate. He said, I'm trying to find me a chick, then I'm sucking on her neck while she naked. Dracula, right? And then he said, and then I'm shitting on her. That shit's funny, bro. That's like classic Bad Meets Evil, bro. That shit's funny to me. I like when Royce gets in that pocket. Like, have fun, Royce, because, you know, Royce was real. Today, Royce is real serious, but back then, Royce was. That's probably why they haven't had another Bad Meets Evil, because Royce is so focused on the people. He's all about, you know, the black community. He's all about. He's on his righteous path right now, and I feel like him and M, even though they've got songs together, I know they got songs I'm used to be murdered by. They did not alike, so they got songs together, but it's just Royce is on a different path. I think that's what's holding the Bad Meets Evil album back. I'm telling you, because M is still wild. M's still saying wild shit. So now I don't know if Royce is over that or Royce can get in that bag when he gets with M. I hope so, because we need another Bad Meets Evil. But anyways, he said, so yeah, he said, I'm shitting on her, right? And then M comes in, of course. Of course. M's like, oh, perfect timing. Let me come in here right here.
Anger, always, cause it's all I can think about.
Back then, hoes didn't want him. Now the black benzo hitting corners. My spectacular vernacular, I spit like giving X-Lax to Dracula. Let me translate, I'm trying to find me a bitch, and then I'm sucking on her neck while she naked, and then I'm shitting on her, and I'm getting bonus from what I'm spitting, getting boner. Smithereens in a Toyota, getting stoner. Jonas Brothers, songs freaking rotisserie, how these birds are flipping. A time bomb with a nervous tick, another murder victim. I flirted with them first, and burn a stick. I might burn up if I try to step on inside a church. Chicken.
He said, I'll burn up if I try to step inside of a church chicken. Forget a church. If I step inside a church chicken, like the chicken spot. Yo, Evan's so stupid. That brings me back to we just bumped Brainless yesterday. I'm telling you, when he said was that Brainless? Oh no, that was Rap God. But we just did Rap God the other day where he said got to the position while I introduce Run DMC into the Hall of Fame. He said, if I walk into a church, I'll burst in the ball of flames. Only Hall of Fame I'll be inducted in is the Alcohol Hall of Fame and the Wall of Shame. Ironically, he's already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's wild. But right here, he's saying he'll burn up if he step inside a church chicken, like the food chain spot. But that's just hilarious, dog. That's just funny as hell. But what the hell is he talking about with the Jonas Brothers? We gotta run that back.
I can't think about.
Back then, let me translate, I'm trying to find me
Spitting, getting boner. Smithereens in a toe,
and I'm shitting
on her, and I'm getting bonus from what I'm spitting, getting boner. Smithereens in a Toyota, getting stoner. Jonas Brothers, songs freaking rotisserie, how these birds are flipping. A time bomb with a nervous tick, another murder victim. I flirted with them first, and burn a stick. I might burn up if I try to step on inside a church. Chicken, boner. Making sure any who battle me crawl away. Assault and battery.
Okay, so he says, I'm getting bonus from what I'm spitting. He said getting blown to smithereens in a Toyota. So he's getting some top in a Toyota. All right, we know what that means. And he's getting blown to smithereens. So it's some excellent fellatio is what he's talking about. He says getting stoner Jonas Brothers songs freaking rotisserie, how these birds are flipping. So Jonas Brothers, do they what's the Jonas Brothers analogy here? I'm lost. So Jonas Brothers songs freaking rotisserie, how these birds are flipping. Oh, so birds are flipping, like females are flipping out when they see Jonas Brothers, is how they flipping out when they see him. So it's like, but for him, his songs are like a freaking rotisserie. Birds flipping, because the bird's flipping and turning, same thing, right? He's turning, flipping, when you say flip the patty, flip the bird. So he's flipping the bird, like Eminem, when he sticks his middle fingers, he's flipping the bird. And he's also saying a rotisserie flips the bird. And he's also saying birds be flipping, like females are, another word for females is birds, right? Which is crazy. I don't use that, but that's what he's referring to. And he's saying that Jonas Brothers be having these birds flipping. And that's what his songs do, which goes back to how my audience now is broader. And when he said on How My Name Is, he was like, girls rushing the stands like some Screaming Usher fans. Ain't that funny? Rushing the stands, and now stands is a word that he uses like a year later. It makes it in the dictionary. Anyway, Emma's just like, he just be foreshadowing his own shit all the time. But anyways, yeah, so that's what he means, right? But why is getting blown to smithereens in a Toyota, getting stoner in the Jonas Brothers? So like Jonas Brothers, I'm thinking like Jonas Brothers getting stoner. They have a song called Stoner. Jonas Brothers, right? They don't want I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker. That's the only song I know from the Jonas Brothers. And I'm sure Eminem knows that song, but I don't see what stoners have to do with that song. If there's something in the lyrics of "Sucker for You," then no, or "Sucker," then that would be the analogy, I guess. I'm not picking up on it unless he just means the Jonas Brothers going to rotisserie chickens, birds flipping. That's it. Probably just that. Birds are flipping, girls are flipping out when they see him, like they flip out when they see Jonas Brothers, or Sucker getting blown in the. But those two, never mind, because those two bars aren't connecting. He said, "I'm getting blown." He said, "And I'm getting bonus from what I'm spitting. Getting blown to smithereens in a Toyota. Getting stoner, Jonas Brothers." So, all right, those lines do kind of connect. Getting blown to smithereens in a Toyota. Getting stoner, Jonas Brothers. So, if that's the case, then I just feel like he would have said something about sucker, because I'm thinking like sucker, and I'm thinking fellatio, getting blown to smithereens. But he would have used the word sucker because that's the name of their song, and I just feel like he would have tied that together a little better. So I think the Jonas Brothers is just a birds flipping. That's all that means. He's a time bomb with a nervous tick. Another murder victim. I flirted with them first and stick them. I burn them up if I try to. He said, I burn up if I try to step inside of a church chicken. Wanna. Make sure who want to battle me crawl away. All right, let's keep it going. Oh my gosh, my lower back hurts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We're over an hour.
Songs freaking rotisserie, how these birds are flipping. A time bomb with a nervous tick. Another murder victim. I flirted with them first and stick them. I burn up if I try to step on inside a church chicken. Wanna. Making sure any who battle me crawl away. Assault and battery holiday. And just when you're thinking that'll be all I say, I'll start automatically calling names and rattling off fellow rappers. So pardon the analogy, but I'll disappear quick as Natalie Holloway. That's my mentality all the way. I'm normally a suicide mission to try dissing. But one thing that I never mind's getting called Elvis all the time in the articles that you write, which is why I never replied, cause he died shitting. So shit, I spitting my infinite supply, written, bona fide, kidding aside. Critics stick my little white dick in your eyelid with the fuck it. Switch subjects, moving on to the next one. It's Chucky, who wanna play with #1 overall? Kid Cudi, no psycho buddy who might go nutty cause he don't like nobody. His knife so bloody cause he just sliced somebody. Pull out the Chicago and light a Woody. Just
My man went on a Chucky scheme. Why do you say Kid Cudi? I'm lost. We got to go back to the lyrics, but why he just randomly said Kid Cudi? Yo, I love me some Kid Cudi, boy. I love me some Kid Cudi. I don't know. I used to bump Kid Cudi all the time when he came out. Cause day and night, I fell in love with Kid Cudi when I heard that song. But that's why I gotta do that. Moon Man and Slim Shady gotta do that. The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady gotta do that. But he said, okay, I assault the battery. He said, making sure anyone who battled me crawls away. Assault and battery holiday. He said, this is, and just when you're thinking that'll be all I say, I start automatically calling names and rattling off fellow rappers. So pardon the analogy, but I'll disappear quick as Natalie Holloway. So I come through, kill these MCs, call them out, ruin their careers, and I'm out. Quick as Natalie Holloway, homegirl that when she disappeared, I was in high school, so that was like 2003, 2004, somewhere around that time span, early 2000s. I remember it wasn't in New York, but she was from the South somewhere. But that made our news. Like they was telling us as kids, because it was like the white vans was a popular thing at that time. Like white vans was like known as the predators, the kidnappers, child molesters, or whatever the case may be. And we used to always look out for the white vans. Meanwhile, drug dealers were looking out for the white vans because that was the D's. It's crazy. We was looking at those white vans differently as kids. We was like, those are kidnappers, and the drug dealers like, that's detectives, and they got their little computer systems inside there, and they're watching y'all, right? And they got snitches that y'all about to sell drugs to. But anyways, New York BS, childhood stuff. But he says, yeah. So I disappeared quick as Natalie Holloway. All right, so he said, it's my mentality all the way. I'm normally a suicide mission to try and diss in. Fact. He said, one thing I don't mind is getting called Elvis all the time in the articles that you write, which is why I never reply, because he died shitting. Like on the Without Me video, he's on the toilet, right? Elvis apparently had a heart attack on the toilet, right? That's how he died or whatever. But Eminem is saying, I'm going to die spitting these rhymes, dog. I'm going to die shitting on y'all. I'm gonna die shitting on y'all. Y'all some turds. He said, so I don't mind getting called Elvis all the time. So he was like, He said, so shit, I'm spitting infinite. He said I'm spitting my infinite supply of written bona fide, kidding the side critics, take my little white dick in your eyelid like to try, fuck it. He said, try to fuck it. Switch subjects. He said, moving on to the next one is Chucky. He said, who wanna play? Chucky, play, wanna play? He said, who wanna play with #1 overall Kid Cudi? He said, a psycho buddy. Chucky's a psycho buddy. So a psycho buddy who might go nutty cause he don't like nobody. His knife so bloody cause he just sliced somebody. Pull out the Shakai's hydro and light of what? Oh, that's what Royce says. Light of what he just said. In light of what he just said, this is for who we even kind of wanted. Okay, so we're not gonna move on to that yet. So Chick Hydro, that's the knife that Chucky uses when he kills people. So he's saying, who want to play with #1 overall Kid Cudi? Like Kid Cudi, like Kid Cutter, like the Kid Cutter, because he'll cut a kid. Chucky will cut a kid, but not really. He wants to take the kid. He doesn't want to kill the kid. He wants to become the kid. He wants to take the kid's soul and become the kid. That's what the Chucky doll wants to do. So it's not. I was thinking like Kid Cudi, like the way he says it sounds like cutting, kid cutting, but also it could still be Kid Cudi because he mentions the type of knife that Chucky uses to kill. So technically, his knife's so bloody. Yeah, it could still be. I think it's just stuff that's relative to each other. So it's a scheme. It's a Chucky scheme at the end of the day. Why Kid Cudi though? Want to play with #1 overall Kid Cudi? Don't know. Hold on, let's play this real quick because I'm trying to go back to what I said earlier in the reaction.
Hey, just for those who even kind of want it, cause for this.
So shit, I spit in my infinite supply, written bona fide, kidding aside, critics stick my little white dick.
I'm just trying to figure. I don't want to spend too much time on this shit, but I'm just trying to figure out why is he mentioning Kid Cudi? The only reason I'm asking that is because in the beginning, once this shit started, before they even started the hook, the beat reminded me of something. Like I said, what's the sample on here? But I mean, if y'all don't know the sample, then it is what it is. But why Kid Cudi? Is it Kid Cudi sample? You know what I mean? Like why? Em don't just name drop people for no reason. I mean, he does name drop for rhyme reasons, but he didn't have to name drop Kid Cudi here unless there's a reason. And I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Moving on to #1 overall Kid Cudi. Yeah, moving on. I'm not spending too much time on that. So M killed that. M bodied that. Yeah, I mean it's just a lot on Royce's plate, man. Honestly, it's just a lot on his plate because M raps for so long. I think that's Royce's fault, man. He should rap longer. Royce is a beast, though. Royce is a GOAT. We gotta do that Royce freestyle. All y'all be talking about.
I live with the fuck it, switch subjects. Moving on to the next one, it's Chucky. Who wanna play with #1 overall Kid Cudi? No psycho buddy who might go nutty cause he don't like nobody. His knife's so bloody cause he just sliced somebody. Pull out the Chicago
And lighter what he just said, just for those who even kind of want it. Cause for this man, I will take a lighter and light up all of my lighter money. You can call it pyro money. Hi Rihanna, I mean wait, Tatiana, wait, hot Tatiana shit, I got a problem. I don't like it. It's called fuck a model. Itis. Who pussy the tightest? That's amazing. Sit your ass down. I don't like it. Pussy too tight. Get the fuck out of here and have some babies. Vocabulary still ill. The 911 still will. It's all yellow with the black stripe. Kill Bill. I'm so far ahead of the skills here. I'm getting ready for my past life. I'm the real deal.
like Holyfield, think you irreplaceable? Right, that's overkill. Till I kill over like somebody stuck road killing.
Hold on, Royce. See, Royce did it again. Hold on. M gives a whole bunch of bars, Royce gives a few bars. M gives a whole bunch of bars, Royce gives a few. Like, I just feel like the amount of rapping is lopsided, and I think that's what Royce is at a disadvantage of. But I feel like it's Royce's fault, right? Because he's rapping. I'm sure there's no limit on how long they can rap. But anyways, he said, in light of what he just said, this is for those who even kind of want it. Because for this man, I would take a lighter and light up all of my lighter money. So they got the song Lighters, right? But he's also saying, so all the money he made from that song, Lighters, he said, I would take a lighter and light up all of my lighters money. Like, just saying, like, I would like, because that what he said in that freestyle, he said this is what happened. He said, this is how you go gold without selling your soul, or something like that. Y'all know what freestyle I'm talking about, the 2011 BET Cypher. I'm trying to say how the Eminem said it in Detroit. Myself, Yellow Wolf, Slaughterhouse. I watched that freestyle way too many times. But and so Royce is referencing that because he says in that freestyle they went gold without selling his soul. He's talking about him and Eminem's album. So the lighter money, I would take a lighter and light up all of my lighter money, but also take a lighter and light up all of my money. I would never have this flame again because I'm gonna light up my lighter, my actual any money I would need to buy another lighter. I'm gonna light that up, but I'll do that for this man. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody who even kind of want it, you know what I'm saying? He said you can call it pyro money. He said pyro money. So it's all the time. But then he says hi Rihanna. I mean hi Tiana. Wait, hi Tatiana. Shit, I got a problem. So I don't know who Tiana and Tatiana are, but hi Rihanna. He does the hi Rihanna in that same freestyle. Yeah, I'm not reaching. In that same freestyle, he does the hi Rihanna thing. Then he says, shit, I got a problem. I don't like it. It's called fucking model-itis. He said, "Hoop did the tightest. That's amazing. Sit your ass down. I don't like pussy too tight." He said, "Get the hell up out of here and have some babies." He said, "Vocabulary still ill. The 9/11 still will." He said, "It's all yellow with the black stripe. Kill Bill, Kill Bill." So he has the jumpsuit. Uma Thurman's wearing that yellow jumpsuit with the black stripe on the shoulder, or is it yellow with the black stripe? Yellow with the black stripe. Yeah. Yellow jumpsuit with the black stripe. Kill Bill. He said, "I'm so far ahead of my skills here, getting ready for my past life. I'm the real deal." And then M goes, "Like Holyfield." Like real deal, Evander Holyfield. So let's keep it rocking. That was still dope by Royce. Royce still spitting. But I think a lot of it has to do with the lopsided. What do y'all think? What do y'all think it's just about? I think it's about the amount of rhyming Eminem is doing.
And have some babies, vocabulary still ill, the 9/11 still will. It's all yellow with the black stripe. Kill Bill. I'm so far ahead of the skills here, getting ready for my past life. I'm the real deal.
Like Holyfield, think you irreplaceable? Like
That's overkill.
till I kill over like somebody stuck road killing Ebola in my bowl of oatmeal. You know the deal. I'm not about to sit and go through the whole spiel of how I'm cold still like an old pro snowmobile and no feeling but so jovial. But don't be one of those who mistake me for a joke. So for real, it's what I told the phony MC before I broke his will. Drove a drill through his skull to see his soul. Told him when I snap like a photo, he'll get exposed like a roll of film. Now here it goes again. Oh, I'm so trill. I'ma get the hose again. Like Buffalo Bills, bitch, you didn't put lotion in the bucket. Fuck it, beat the poor little old widow with throw pillows, soap pillows. Finish my goat milk, then smoke pillows. I lit up. Fuck it.
All right, I missed the ending. Hold on. Let's run it back just a little bit so we could talk about it. My bad, I was screaming. I be losing my mind when I be rhyming.
He'll get exposed like a roll of film. Now here it goes again. Oh, I'm so trill. I'ma get the hose again. Like Buffalo Bills, bitch, you didn't put lotion in the bucket. Fuck it, beat the poor little old widow with throw pillows, soap pillows. Finish my goat milk, then smoke pillows. I lit up. God, fuck it.
He said it's over. We killed that shit, dog. We killed that shit. It's over. So like, okay. So what I like is that when he says, "Getting ready to my past life, I'm the real deal." Eminem says like, "Holyfield, think you irreplaceable? Bite it. That's overkill. That's cool. Avenger Holyfield, bite it." Mike Tyson put his ear off. I get that part, but first of all, Joel Ortiz had the best Holyfield mic. He said I got bars that'll give you a Holyfield and they bite ears. That was the hardest Holyfield Mike Tyson biting ear scheme I've ever heard. But anyways, that was on session 1. But he said like, "Holyfield, think you irreplaceable? Bite it. That's overkill." He said, "Till I keel over somebody's stuffed roadkill." Until I keel over like somebody stuffed roadkill and Ebola in my bowl of oatmeal. Right? In my bowl of oatmeal. That's overkill. Right? He said, you know the deal. You know the deal. Who's the deal? Royce the 5'9". I'm the real deal. He said, "You know the deal, right? That's my boy. We come here, we thrashing shit, and we're gonna do we're gonna do a lot of overkilling." He said, "I'm not about to sit and go through the whole spiel of how I'm cold still, like an old closed snowmobile." Oh, okay. So he's saying like, I'm not about to go through the whole spiel about how I'm so cold. I'm still cold, fool. I'm not going over that again. Y'all know I'm cold. And we just did the Recovery album not that long ago, last month. Cold. Something things don't change. What happened when you stay the same? But a whole real knows your name. Cold as ice. He'll remain. Fuck 'em all. Tell 'em all. Each. Here we go again. So cold wind blows. So he's saying I'm still cold, fool. This is after cold wind blows, obviously. But this is like a year after, because this is bad. No, this is not a year after. I thought this is Bad Meets Evil album. This is 2015. All right, never mind. Disregard that. But he says, I'm still cold like an old closed snowmobile with no feeling but so jovial. Okay, I'm still jovial, which is like, I'm still young and immature, and I run off emotions, but I'm like I'm wild, like a wild juvenile, but at the same time I have no feelings. I'm cold as ice. So but he's saying I'm cold still. That reminds me of the kill shot when he said to MGK, he said last time you hold still, you was, what he said, you was playing dead, something like that, right? But hold still you was holding still. You was playing dead because you didn't want them fools to run up on you and really kill you. So you played still and you held dead, but you wasn't really holding still, like holding steel, like guns. You wasn't really holding no steel. You ain't about that life. So I'm saying I'm cold still. So I'm cold steel. Like I'm still cold. Like steel. Like I'm cold. Like imagine steel out in the cold, right? Like out in the snow. It's cold as hell, right? I don't get no colder than steel in the snow. So he's saying he's cold steel, right? Like an old closed snowmobile. I don't know what this means. I don't know if he's saying that the snowmobiles, like an old snowmobile. So I don't know if he means like snowmobiles used to be made of steel, or just like an old snowmobile that's left out in the cold or something like that, and it's made of steel. So that's the double there. And then no feeling but so jovial. No feelings but so jovial, right? So don't be one of those who make mistake. Don't be one of those who mistake me for a joke. I'm so for real. So is it so for real? I'm not seeing the R&B analogy if y'all don't know the song So For Real, but I don't see it here. But I think it's by Silk, right? The R&B group. So I just don't see nowhere else. I think he's just saying I'm so for real, like I'm dead ass. He said, it's what I told the phony MC before I broke his will. Drove a drill through his skull to see his soul. So I like this because he's saying I MC before I broke his will, like his willpower, his will to continue this battle. I broke his will. He's done. He don't want no problems with me. But also I broke his wheel, like wheel. He just did it again with still and steel. He's doing it with will and wheel. So now he's doing. I broke his wheel. So now he can't continue. He don't got the drive, the willpower and the drive to continue. Because right after that, he said drove a drill. Drove, which is another reference to driving, a car reference, right? So I broke his wheel. Now he can't drive. So he said, so I was going to say do snowmobiles have wheels? But they don't. But mobile, car, vehicle. It's a lot of just related references, you know what I'm saying? But so for real, it's what I told the phony MC before I broke his will. He said, drove a drill through his skull to see his soul. He said, told him when I snap like a photo, he'll get exposed like a roll of film. So when I snap like a photo, obviously like camera snaps, right? I'm gonna lose my mind because I'm crazy, Slim Shady. He said, you'll get exposed. I'll expose you for fake. You fake, dog. You fake. He says, so I'll expose you like a roll of film. So that's the camera analogy. And then he says, now he goes again. Oh, I'm so trill, I'ma get the hoes again. Like Buffalo Bill. He has once again they call me Buffalo Bill. Oh, hoes again, like Buffalo Bill. And like on Buffalo Bill, he goes, once again they call me Buffalo Bill. So again, Buffalo Bill. Then he says here, I'm gonna get the hoes again, like Buffalo Bills, bitch. You didn't put lotion in. Like his bitch, you didn't put lotion in. The bucket, off it. Beat the poor little old widow with throat pillows, soap, Brillos. Finish my goat milk then. Yo, goat milk. Hey, I just want to let y'all know I got one of my shirts, one of my merchandise that I'm coming out with is called Goat Milk. Y'all see my banner, it says Goat Milk with the question mark. It's kind of like Got Milk, but we we about the goats over here. So I want to get a shirt that has the silhouette of a goat head, not the silhouette that I have in the corner of my video, but a different silhouette I'm creating where it's like a goat head, and inside the goat head, the blacked out goat, it's like a white shirt with a black goat head, and inside of it says well, not inside the goat, but inside the goat, you'll just see a black silhouette of a goat head with the only thing you see is like the mustache, which will have like milk on the mustache. So the goat will have either milk on the mustache or milk on the goatee dripping. So it would be like how the commercials used to be back in the day. It's a play. And on the outside, it would say goat milk. That's one of my shirts. I just want to put y'all on. Goat milk, but he said, finish my goat milk then, because only goats drink goat milk, boy. He said, with throw pillows, soap, Brillos, finish my goat milk then. Smoke billows, I lit up. Fuck it. Oh my gosh. We're done. And we know Silence of the Lamb, Buffalo Bill. We know all that already. Pour the lotion in the bucket. He puts the lotion on his skin. He did it on 3 a.m. He did it on Buffalo Bill. He made a reference. I think he made a reference on Music Box as well. He made a few references to, I think, on Stay Wide Awake. Relapse is full of like serial killer references. If y'all haven't checked that out yet, check out that album and check out my album Reaction to Relapse on the Patreon. So now that you made it to the end of the video, man, when this reaches YouTube, just know that this is what we're doing on Patreon. We're doing exclusive breakdowns like this. We did an hour and 20 something minutes. I don't know what it's gonna be like when I when I add a few seconds at the beginning, a little few seconds at the end. So it might be a minute and 30. But right now it's at an hour and 23 minutes. So I thought this was gonna take me 2 hours or more. Not to challenge Knox Hill, because you know what, Knox Hill probably got more of the bars. You know what I'm saying? He probably caught more bars, so it took him a little longer. But I definitely thought we was going over an hour and a half. Definitely. I spent the hour on Bad Guy, bashing my brain and trying to figure out who the hell this person is that Eminem's rapping about. And when I figured it out, I was very pleased. I was happy. So I'm redoing. By the way, I'm doing Bad Guy. I'm coming back and doing Bad Guy for y'all. I'm just trying to get through the album. We'll do Bad Guy at the end because since it's a 2.0, we'll do it at the end. Let's get through the album. I'm already on a roll. Anyways, I'm taking a break after this, man. My brain hurts. This is the best Eminem and Royce. I'm not gonna say the best Royce, but this is the best M when he raps with Royce. This has been the best Eminem rapping when he raps with Royce. I've heard better Royce, but he still complimented M better. I feel like he was setting up M the whole time in this song. He kept setting up M for the alley-oop, which is still dope. Dope. Bad Meets Evil. All I think about. Now, I can't think of shit. My brain's done because all I'm going to be able to think about is this song. Yikes. We out!